Hello and welcome to this Cloud Solution Architect series. In this, we will be talking about something very important and it cannot be avoided, though many different discussion tries to avoid this specific topic we will talk about, but I will try to put more emphasis on why it is important. That is security. Every cloud vendor, every cloud vendor provides certain types of security. And every cloud application or cloud based application needs to leverage certain security measures, without which there'll be no application which will survive for a long period of time. So, in my career of more than a decade, I have seen no deal getting signed without a security conversation. However, in my initial days, I have seen designs lacking the security aspects. Even when it is being called out, people try to ignore mentioning that they will implement it later point in time, which is absurd in nature. It is not practical. So you need to bring in security at the first gatekeeper of your application. Talk about security. What industry you belong to, that compliance, and also the certifications for the specific services you are going to use, because that also ensures your security. So if you, let's say, use something like a Azure virtual machine and a managed disk, are they compliant as per your industry standards? Something on that line. Are you using like a database with username and password, or you're authenticating against Active Directory? So all these things matters. These are all small pieces of security things, but they tie together and make a solid um, lock to your system, which ensures that your application is kind of rock solid and can survive in many different threats, right? So every stages of the project, security needs to be scrutinized, if required, changed or altered, but it has to have a solid block for a discussion, right? Every stages of the project, starting from day zero. Now, it needs to map, as I said, it needs to map with the industry. So you cannot adopt every security aspect. You need to adopt the main security aspects of your industry. So for example, if you are into healthcare domain, so what do the healthcare domain suggest? Follow that, and then also follow the certain generic security concerns or best practices into your solution. So remember that you need to also follow something which we call within Microsoft as zero trust. That means don't trust anybody. Even if you are allowing your application data to be read by somebody internal, make sure that is validated, that is role specific. Not everybody should be able to read the data. Allowing only certain valid users makes more sense than exposing everything out as a read mode to everybody, right? Because sometimes you need to deal with customer data. When you deal with customer data, you have to be extra careful about it, especially in the healthcare domain when individual patient data goes out. And you might have seen many newses where people company have to provide a lot of penalty fees because of the data leak, etc. So you have to be extra careful about this. So zero trust is something which is the core motto of your solution designing, which ensures that you don't trust anybody. It's not about humanity, it's about trusting the system, right? You don't trust any system beyond your system. So if you have to do something, do it in a slow and sensible manner, which follows all the standard and practices. So with this, I want to thank you and have a great day.